Okay, you guys, I have some tips for people who are using Ozempic, Monjaro, or Wecovy. Tip number 1, get your prescription through your doctor. Do not go to some random clinic or some random people selling Ozempic on the black market. Get it through your doctor. Your doctor will care about your health, do blood work, do checkups, monitor your progress. Clinics and these other people probably don't care about what you're going through or how you feel. Number 2, listen to your brain signals. Listen to your brain when it says do not eat anymore. Listen to your brain signals when it removes the anxiety to eat. You will have a loss of anxiety of wanting to grab snacks. Listen to it. Don't do it anymore. Number 3, do not skip meals, especially if you are a diabetic. If you inject insulin, I do it on a twice per day basis in the morning and at night, and I know I cannot skip meals. I cannot skip my meals because it is important and very important that I eat my meals so that my insulin and all that is regulated properly. Number 4, now this is a touchy one. Deal with your bowel movements ASAP. As soon as you feel something gurgling or rumbling or aire or cualquier cosa, go to the bathroom as soon as possible. Use the restroom as soon as possible. No shame in your game. Listen to your bowels. Okay? You don't want to have any accidents. Any accidents in public or any accidents on yourself. Number 5, try to move more. Move more. That doesn't mean join a gym. For me, it hasn't meant joining a gym. It means for me going out to walk more, going to the malls to walk more, walking more in general in my neighborhood, moving around, agachándome, subiéndome, movement, have a little more movement. Because as soon as you start losing weight, you can move more. Our mobility comes back. Number 6, another very, very important one. Check for the nearest restrooms everywhere you go. Make it a point and a habit to make sure you know where the nearest restrooms are. I'm not playing. This is no joke. This is real. When you're using these weight loss injections that you inject on a weekly basis, it's going to change your bowel movements. It's going to make you want to use the restroom more often than not. That's the reality. That is one of the main things that happens to people that people really don't like to be honest about or talk about. So when you're traveling, make sure you know where the restrooms are at the airport, at the restaurants, in your hotels. Make sure if you're going to a party, you know where the nearest restaurants are. There is no shame in your game. Ask for where the restrooms are. Know where they are ahead of time. Number 7, warn people that you're traveling with. Warn the people that you love, your family, friends, and people around you, that sometimes you will need for them to make an emergency stop if they're driving or if you're being driven around. Make sure that you sometimes have to stop because you have to use the restroom because you're using special medications for weight loss. Number 8, don't overeat whatsoever. Do not overeat. Trust me, you do not want to eat more than you can handle. You will feel awful. You will feel sick. You will feel like throwing up. You will feel like dying. You will feel like you are it's the end of the world. Like Tiffany and Chucky, like it's the end of the world, like you're dying. Do not overeat. Trust me, you will feel awful. I've done it several times and I'm like, I'm not hurting myself like this anymore. I had to learn to stop overeating because it is painful, crucially painful. Number 9, do not weigh yourself so often. Not saying don't weigh yourself at all. Do not weigh yourself so often. This thing is not about trying to lose weight. It's about trying to get healthier, a little slimmer, gradually, improving your insulin and blood levels. It is about your health, and that is the number 1 priority. It is not about your vanity. It is not about how you look, how you want to be small and have a tiny little waist like this. It's not about that. It is about your health. So I recommend that you only weigh yourself when you go to the doctors. They're going to weigh you anyway. And they're going to have to keep checking up on you on a monthly or every 2 months basis. So that's how I could tell that I was losing weight, because I could not tell. I couldn't tell I was losing weight until the doctor started weighing me, because I didn't really want to see. I've always had a thing with scales. I've always had a bad relationship with weighing myself. It's just something that I did not want to do or deal with. So don't weigh yourself. Number 10, enjoy your gradual weight loss. You can enjoy it, meaning you can start to, as you lose weight, maybe buy a little bit smaller clothes, but don't go overboard. I did it gradually. When I lost 30 pounds, I started to notice my jeans didn't fit as much anymore. My belts didn't fit as much anymore. I didn't want to buy new clothes, but I was like, well, I don't want to stay wearing huge pants and huge belts just to not buy new stuff. So I started to buy a few new jeans and a few new belts. And some of my sizes have started to go down. Now I'm not buying everything 3X, 4X. Now I'm buying 2X and 1X. It's gradual. And last but not least, one more bonus tip. Number 11, a bonus tip. And this sincerely is coming from my heart. Don't be ashamed for using Ozempic, Monjaro, or Wecovy. Do not be ashamed. If people ask you, if they ask me, I admit it. It's like me saying, yes, I take insulin. Yes, I take high blood pressure medication. Yes, I take this medicine. If you're not well, if you're ill and you need this, there should not be any shame in saying it. And you could actually be helping someone else by telling the truth. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you all. And I will see you next time with some tips.